Hi, in this video I would like to optimize our profit potential with this trading system using a trading system that was built in with the Ensign DYOs, also known as Design Your Own Studies. Because this video is intended to show how to optimize trading systems, I'm not going to spend too much time on the strategy behind this specific system, but I will show you the power of the Ensign Optimizer, how it can shrink hours of backtesting to a few simple mouse clicks. First thing I want to do is just give you a brief understanding of what the system that we're testing is. You can see here that these red chevrons, these are triggering a sell limit. The green chevrons pointing up are triggering a buy limit. The green zones resemble a short trade. The red zones resemble a short trade, and the green zones resemble a long trade. The red bar above the short trade is a stop loss, and the green bar below a long trade is also a stop loss. These buy limits and sell limits are triggered when the K line crosses below or above the center line in the stochastic study. As you can see here, this one at 1400 is triggered when the K line goes below the center line. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our trade report and see where we're at right now with these settings. Basically, we're losing $60 a trade. You can see the average trade over here in the top, on the bottom left of this top part right here. Our average win is 189. Our average loss is 169. We have 7 winners and 16 losers. The total of 23 trades. Okay, now either we have two options. Either this is a bad trading system or our settings are not set correctly, and we need to optimize our trade program so that we can get the most out of every trade. Ensign has created an optimizer to let us do just that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to select our stochastic 50 system in the control file over here in the top left. And then we're going to come down here and we're going to decide which settings that we want to test. We're going to test first the stochastic. It's a 3-bar. We're going to test it from a 3-bar average to a 36-bar average, stepping 3 bars. We are going to test the K line from a 3-bar average to a 36-bar average. We're going to step also 3 bars. And we're also going to test our stop losses from 4 ticks to 16 ticks, stepping in 2-tick increments. As you can see down here in the bottom right hand corner of this form, you can see that there's a total of 1,008 iterations that this is going to give us. Let's go ahead and go here to the results page, and I'll explain to you a little bit about what you're seeing here. You can see in your first 3 columns that you have the 3 control file testing subjects. We're doing the stochastic line, the stochastic K line, and the ticks. As you can see, we're already seeing positive results here. That's a big jump from the negative 63 that we saw before. And then you're going to see these highlighted boxes in yellow, and these represent the best value for each column. The highlighted box that you see over here in these control files, where the stochastic and the ticks are, is the best one for this section. As you can see, we'll go down here and we will look and see what the best results are. And we'll go implement that in our trading strategy and see if we can get some better results. Okay, this one's 48. So that's almost an $80 swing on per average than we were at before. It's a 64% percent win and a $48 average per trade. Go down here a little further, see if we find anything else. Here's a $47 one with a 53% win. You know, and looking through this, a lot of it will just depend on what you're looking for. Are you looking for a percentage? Are you looking for more wins than losses? Are you just looking for a high average? This gives you the opportunity to choose between those. Now here's one, 280 on line 287, that's 126. That's a huge jump up now. You were at negative 60 before. That's almost $190 turnaround from what we thought were good settings to what we know now are good settings. Let's keep going, see if we find anything better down here. Here's one for 110 with the 52% win. Now for me, when I start getting really low in my percentage wins, I tend to skip over those and go after the ones that are a little bit more consistent with the wins than not. Like this one here is a $110 average, but it's only a 37% win. I think the higher winning percentage you can find, the more consistent that your trade results will be. Okay, we're getting down to the end here. And it looks like the 126 is probably our best one. So let's go back up here to 287. And that gives us a 9 stochastic, and it gives us 36 K line, and it gives us 12 on the tick. Okay, now let's go back here. You can also go off of this if you wanted to. It looks like this gave us the same thing. That this gave us 9, 36, and 12. So these are the optimal results right here. We also found the same thing looking manually. Now let's go here. We can go back into the chart and apply our findings. So we know this one is a 9. The K line is 36. We know that the tick property is set on this DYO. And this tick property is going to be set to 12. As you can see, when I change that, all the lines changed, the zones changed. And now as we go over here to our trade report, we find now that the average trade is 126. Our winners are 62, our losers are 38. Our total is 39 trades. So we actually did this in less trades than the one before, and it's $126 average. And that is how you can optimize your trades with the Ensign program. It's an extremely powerful tool for those that are looking for developing strategies and trading systems that will be able to have the most optimal trade results. You can trade this as often as you need. I usually recommend doing trading about once, or testing through the optimizer at least once a week, to make sure that there's no big changes in the market, and make sure that you don't need to change it for different things. But this can optimize on weeks at a time, months at a time, and so you can literally pinpoint down to the exact settings that are going to get you the most money out of each trade. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.